Alright, so yeah, welcome back guys to another stream for tonight. Uh, I think without further ado, let's just get started. Yeah, feel free to ask any question or anything if you have any. Uh, yeah, sometimes check the chat if there is any chat, but sometimes I also missed some of them, so pardon me for that. Right, so yeah, let's get started. Um, yeah, basically what we are going to do is just continuing on texturing. So yeah, I did some uh, progress ahead. So basically, continuing what I did on the last stream is I added the basic colors to all of the part of the armor. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much looking great right now. But but yeah, obviously I need to add some bit details like the highlights of the metals. So yeah, I'm trying to do that, especially for these yellow ornaments. Right, so I'm going to the texture paint. So make sure to select the object and then go to the texture paint mode. Mm, add some bit highlights here and there. Mm, I think it's enough. Just a set of highlights. Mm, I think a bit more soft is much more suitable for this. So instead of hard lines, probably just softer lines. Forgot to turn on the screencast. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this part is kind of a bit tricky because I did not apply the modifier. So it's kind of when I do the detachment, it will be applied to like in part direction, as you can see. Uh, I think I do have some trick. Yeah, things kind of, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we forgot about this one. It has this yellow thingy inside it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, got the belt. Not sure about how to check this. Probably you can just select this area and then fill the color. Mm, yeah, that's about right, but probably we can use some gradient. Okay. I kind of want to also add some highlights to the green parts. Let's try to add some. Let's experiment with this one first. But before that, let me just duplicate the texture because the original Blender texture is kind of destructive. We cannot like add layers to it, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't like that. How about some dots? Yeah, still not good. And we can also make it like white like this, but probably not with this method. We can choose like maybe using an ambient occlusion for this. Yeah, I think I will research on how to achieve that. For now, I think this is already looking good so far. Yeah, so I had this model like this one is for like for the other character. So I kind of want to make the style is very similar. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this fabric over here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's go to the brick side. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so this one is not yet texture actually, it's just a basic colors. So yeah, let's go with that. So I'm going to compare it with the one that I have inside. Um, so yeah, I did some like texturing on this one. It's some basic colors, but yeah, as you can see, it's much better instead of just a plain color. Okay, let's do this one. It's, yeah, pretty much okay for now. And yeah, let's move on to these parts. So I should have made this as one UVs because there's multiple circle here. Yeah, I will figure out about that later. Or maybe I can just do it right now. Let's see if I can do that. So basically just pick one sample here. And then the inner part around this one going to be soft black. Oops. Why it's not working? Let's see what's going on. I'm not sure why. Probably because the yeah, probably because the texture is kind of too small. If you prefer, I think we can keep it like this. Just like making the there's a circle there. Then for this one, it's gonna make it a bit lighter. And then for this, going to be a bit darker. Let's make it a bit like that. I think it's good enough. Yeah, I think I should have rotated this instead. Let's try to scale it by -1. It's too it's too dark. Yeah, I think I will skip this part for now. It's kind of too hassle. But yeah, I think the armor's kind of the texture properly. So parts are, yeah, really nice, and the reference this sample here also kind of matching with the style, so that's good. You probably need to add the details like these lines manually rather than using the graphics software. But for now, it's already looking good. Because I think we can put the details on this letter because the color already like pretty much finished. So let's go works on something else. But before that, let me just duplicate this and make a backup. Okay, so what I want to know is working on the texture body here. Actually, we have a UV on practice. So yeah, let's do this. Go to UV. Integrating your materials and call it suit. Wait, I think we can use the temporary material now. Let's activate this one. We need to unwrap this. Should be straightforward. Very good. Really different. This has like try to oh yeah. So yeah, I think I will just select the one that should be mirror. So yeah, then make a selection there and erase the top part of it and then make another file. Right. The same thing. think that's all of them. Yeah, we can do texturing. So I think for the way how I will texture this is because the outer suit is basically the same as this body. I'm going to so let me copy this. I'm going to select this shoe right here and then separate this from the suit and then delete the suit. So we only left with this body and then the shoe. Later when we go to texture with the suit, we can like basically copy this body and then later we can join them for this shoe. So yeah, I hope make it make sense. But yeah, for this I'm going to categorize this by, so the hat should be categorized with only the hat. So I'm going to move this to with that body here. So now I have this here, hide this face, and then we only left this model. So yeah, select all of this and then on repackage them. So I'm going to use probably a 4K texture for this. So I'm going to choose 32 for the margin and then back island. There you go. Now all of these are packed into one texture. Or maybe we can use 8K. I guess. Yeah, let's use 8K texture for this. Yeah, it's better to use a bigger texture later. If you want to shrink it, we can just simply scale down the resolution. So I'm going to use 8K. Right, so yeah, should be able to start working with the texture now. So here I'm going to create a new material and call it body material for now. And I'm going to create a new texture, call it body texture, and I'm going to use an 8K texture. Then create a new image. Then I will apply some material to all of this. So body material, body material, body material. Oops. Okay. Now as you can see, it's not visible just because we haven't added the texture yet. So yeah, let's create a new color palette here. We could just wait, how do I create one? Very good. And rename this to body. Okay. Then I will pick the colors. So the skin, and then the hair. And probably as well the shadow here. So the variant of this color. Okay. Yeah, I think this color should be the same as the armor. So I think I will leave like that. Like so, yeah. Then go inside the color objects. Let's start with the body here. Simply fill the color. Just apply a base color first, then save the tissue. And let's go with this belt. So I believe the belt is this colors. I kind of forgot. I think these are the belt color. Yeah, these are the belt color. Okay, and we can just put up shadow color here. That. Alright. Yeah, this is the base color. Of course, currently it's not looking interesting. Oops, I clicked something. Okay, so yeah, I think we can move on to the apply some base color to the head. Okay, so this area here. So I think I forgot to make a mouthful for this character. So yeah, let me click that real quick. So basically we need to separate the lips. I think pretty much we can just extract this. Okay, and I can extract this. I can make it a circle. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think this is much a better shape. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, I think the edges should be a bit like this. Yeah. Okay, I messed up. Okay, let me delete this. Just look at this again. Okay, that's great. Now I need to fill these areas like that. Now we finally have the mouth. Okay. So yeah, we need to adjust the size. Probably the length too. Mhm. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's go back to the UV editing. We first need to unfold all of those new faces. Yes, I'm going to select this. Then just simply, I think we can just unpack this, right? Yeah, probably I can split it in half like that. There we go. Right, so yeah, let's complete this. Okay, that's good. Alright, so finally you can like pack all of these islands. So here, go to the this one, pack island. I think for the face we can use 4K texture. Yeah, let's use 4K. There we go, now it's packed nicely there. Maybe I can separate, I should have separate the hair from the face. See, yeah, let's do that. Okay, then the hair here, let's this. Nice. Probably the rotation is not nice. Yeah, let me rotate some of the parts. For this one should be like strengthened like this. You can also pin this, I think. Yeah, let's fix the UV. Yeah, fixing the UV is quite an important task because we don't want the texture that we will work on later be, be stretched out. Especially the one that has this kind of mirrored texture. Okay, so we do have like stretch, a kind of stretch right here. So I will try to remove them. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's do this one. I think I'll just separate them. Yeah, I think I should have not unwrap it like this. I should have unwrap it in one piece. Yeah, let me try to do that. Yes, sure. Yeah, that's not this. Okay, there's some messy lines here. That overall, the inner part is kind of working as expected. So let's hide the parts that are already looking good. This one I should have put it this. Wait a sec. Put it like this. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I mean it looks okay. The UV is not like overlaid between each other, which is good. But there's some still like too close. Let me probably we can close it like this instead. Okay, I think that's much better. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's use this. Can also remove this area. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. There you go. Now the problem is we just need to make it pinned into this part. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is just select this vertex and then pin this. And probably we can just simply unwrap this. Everything should looks fine. Or maybe not. Okay, there we go. Now the boxes, as you can see, are distributed. Should be distributed evenly. I don't like that. I think I will prefer this. Okay, it's a simple unwrap is fine. Like, okay, so. And just unwrap this. There we go. Okay. Okay, now it's finally we can pack these islands. So I'm going to use 4K texture. There we go. Nice and tidy. Alright, so yeah. Finally we can begin texturing. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, preparing for texture is kinda lots of steps actually. So I'm going to create a new material here and rename this to face material. And going to texture. Of course, I need to create a new image texture. Then rename this to face texture. I'm going to use 4K resolution. And I'm going to fill this with the basic color of skin here, which is going to be this color. Not that one, but this one. And then just save the texture first. Oops, I do something. Okay, so for some reason we have these artifacts, not sure why, but yeah. I think it's because the bleeding is too much. Let me... yeah, I think we can keep it this for now, or maybe we can just reset. Okay, so I'm going to go to this option here. There's some option called bleed. I'm going to use maybe 30 for this. And I think 30 is too much. 20 or maybe 28. Maybe 20 is fine. Now we can go with the 20. Right, so let's save the texture again. There you go. Now let's go to this here. Going to create a new material and rename it to here material and create a new image texture. Rename it to here texture, and then I can choose the basic color of the hair here and save that. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I think I forgot about the crown. Am I? Did I? Oh yeah, I forgot about the crown. Okay, so for the crown, the color, oops, I mistakenly removed the color. So, let's see this one. Okay. So for the crown, it should be this color. So I think we can use gradient. Probably not this one, but this one. There we go. Okay, so for the color plate, should use 50. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just trying to find the correct color for this area. I think that's good. So for all of this, we can just use a flat dark color like that. Yeah, it's harder than I thought. Let's see, guys. I think I can use this. Yeah, that's enough. Too much experimenting here. Okay, let's go with these dots. Oops. Maybe we can use like a color. Mm-hmm. Okay. How about this one? Okay. Yeah, we can also make this a bit highlighted. Uh, let's go with the sub color here. Oops, wrong color. I don't know. Maybe like this. Seems not working. Yeah, let's go with these stripes first. Maybe at the center. Okay, and then rounded part. It's just giving an impression of shiny. I think that's too much. Let's try again. Mm, I think that's enough shiny. Yeah, I think that's enough. Or maybe just a bit tiny here. Like that. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, so for this, I kind of want to add some shiny thingy to these parts. But I'm going to use gradient instead of brush. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, now just add some shading to the inside here. Going to use brush. Oops. Put some. Oops, not that one, but this one. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, we finished with the crown. Looking pretty good. Yeah, probably we missed this ornament thingy, but yeah, we can do that later. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what next. Then you can start working with the face. Maybe the body. We currently only have like under 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to set up the ambient occlusion first for the body. So essentially just to make the shadow drops between these lines. So yeah, I'm going to go to the shading mode here. Go to the shading. Oops, not sure comment. Look at here. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this part first in case I need a pickup later. So I will call this P5, I think. Maybe P6. There we go. Oh yeah, we forgot about the shoe. Let me just pick a random color for now. There we go. I think it was black actually. Where is it? This one. Yeah, it was black. Just pick a black color for now. Okay, nice. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to go to the cycle render mode. Then just going to use solid white color for the word color. I'm not sure why it's not rendering. Oh, there we go. Okay, so go to the object. I'm going to duplicate this and make a new body. AO. Wait. What kind of resolution did I use for body texture? Let's go with the get info. So yeah, it was 8K. Okay, let's use the same resolution for the AO. So body AO for ambient occlusion, and then we can multiply this by 2 like that. And we can go to it. Oops, not that one, but diffuse. Then ambient occlusion. We can also use color ramp like that, and then go to the render mode. Okay, now it will take a while because I am on Mac. My Mac does not really have any powerful GPU. Oh yeah, we can reduce the samples into maybe 32 and 128 there. There we go. Okay, so yeah, basically I want to highlight this kind of details on the models, like the muscle lines. So yeah, we can play around with the shadow by using plane. So the idea is kind of make it stylized and create a new tube. Oops. So yeah, around it. Just to highlight the shadow much better. So for the hands, we shouldn't make it wider like this because we don't want the shadow to condense inside this this area. Right, so let's try again. Okay, that's good. And I think I will add one more at the top here. Yeah, if it's not looking good, then we can just retry. Okay, so we can go ahead and render this. So I'm going to delete this and select this body AO texture. And go this to the render, go to the bake, and we can choose diffuse. And for the margin, I'm going to choose 64 because we are using an egg K. I think we can just go with 50. Maybe 64 is fine. Or 50. Maybe 50. Or maybe 50. Yeah, maybe 50 is fine. Okay, so you can just go ahead and hit bake, and hopefully you can get the result. I think I will lower the sample here to 32, so basically making the render baking progress much more faster. Okay, hit bake. Yeah, it will take a while. Okay, so it did have some problem. Okay, let's investigate what is the issue. So for some reason this kind of played out. I'm not sure why. Yes, probably the UV. So let me go and put the UV and choose the first UV. Here we go. And also probably the backface calling. So I'm going to flip the normals like that. Okay, let's pick it again, and hopefully I think we can just reduce the samples to 5 for quick render. And if the result is good, then we can increase the resolution. So yeah, I'm not sure why this kind of got split in half. Yeah, let's pick it again. Okay, we still get the same issue. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, let me try to duplicate this and move this on some correction. Then I will hide this other collection, which is probably we can just hide all of this. Okay, then let's try to bake it again. Yeah, probably the issue is because some object hides the some part of this body. Probably because this, as you can see, there are two symbols here, right? So this one is kind of affecting the render in baking progress. Yeah, I'm not sure why Blender does that, but yeah, yeah, still some, still get some issue. What is going on? Is it? Oh, I know what's going on. So I did disable this. Yeah, as you can see, it's already clear as day. As you can see, it's kind of blocked by this part. So I should have also disabled this render mode. Okay, now let's try again. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a good result. Probably not very deep, so I'm going to increase this like that. Yeah, we can go very extreme for the, like this, but obviously we should not choose bright color, but probably somewhere in between, maybe some grayish like that, maybe more grayish to 0.5, I guess. Okay, let's try to bake this again. Okay, now as you can see, it's much more visible, but of course we need to increase the resolution because there's a lot of noise. Yeah, probably in somewhere in the middle, like this. Okay, let's go increase the resolution to 128 and then pick it again. Let's see. Yeah, probably a bit dark to this side, but I think we can use this. So yeah, I think we can use this for texture writer. Okay. Same thing. We need to do same thing for the face. Yeah, but I think I will do that later. So yeah, for now you can leave it like this. I can continue it tomorrow. So yeah, basically what we do here today is, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, the thing that I had about Blender is when I check this, it's basically I need to collapse and expand this every time. So they should have make this as, you know, collapse as default. But yeah, not sure why Blender decided to do that. So yeah, basically the armor texture is kinda almost, I don't know, maybe 80% complete. The thing that we haven't worked on yet is this area for the fingers. But yeah, pretty much all of the other parts are textured properly. Probably this area. Oops, I think the back face is not proper. Yeah, let me just fix this like that. There we go. Yeah, and also we are missing some details on these plates, and there should be a symbol right there. But yeah, I think pretty much it's looking pretty good. I really like the part from the back side. The cape is kind of hiding the details. But yeah, it is what it is. And also you start working on the texture for the this piece body here. There's some part are in the texture, especially there's some issue with the pick schooling. Let me fix that for now. That the crown is pretty much complete. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. Right. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it pretty much for today. Hope to see you on the next stream. Bye bye.